Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Drivers Room Festival of Speed. We are here in round number 7 at the High Speed Ring in Japan. This circuit, most famous for, its high speed, that's a given, is 2.485 miles long and just 4 kilometers long, and with approximately 80% or even more just full throttle. It's definitely gonna be a high speed race. We will be intrigued to see what top speeds the drivers will be setting today. It's got 6 corners. Nothing much to say about it. In this configuration we are running it in reverse, so the final corner will be the big banked corner. Anyway, let's go through the grid order of today's exciting race. In first place we have Sir Bottle Job, then we have Ismatruth, then we have the Rob's Dog in third place, then Malvo is in fourth, then we have Archie in 5th, Mr. Sean is in 6th, then Bullet is in 7th place, and last but not least we have Mr. Driversroom and J.R. Mercer. That is the grid order of today's penultimate round of the season. Let's see what this race will bring us. 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're out, and away we go for round number 7, and the Roberts Dog gets a great start, already up into first place, and RJ Cool tries to hang around the outside to take second place. So a great start for Retro Racing as they head into the first corner on the reverse layout. So a bit less, a bit more sharp than normally, but Bottle losing out on the start. Now down to third place, maybe even fourth, as Ismail Truth tries to go up the inside into turn number 3, and it works. I think he will keep that place. Malvo in 5th, close behind. Then we have Bullet, Mercer and Mr. Sean in front with the Roberts Dog. Now already up into the penultimate corner as there's a bit of a horn. Don't know why that is the case. Then RJ Cool in second place as they head into the banked final corner. RJ Cool choosing to go to the high line, which will give Bottle second place, but with that slipstream and that slingshot after the banked corner, maybe that will give RJ Cool enough speed as he's revving out at almost 290 kilometers an hour. Ismail Truth now very close behind him, actually side by side. They were going through turns 1 and 2. As Bottle is now closing up on the Roberts Dog. The Roberts Dog making a profit from that start, but Bottle with no rear wing actually will be more slippery in a straight line, and that will probably mean that he will be running away in this race as the horn again is sounded. It sounds again. Bottle already going for a move up the inside into the banked last corner, and Bottle has taken first place. And let's see what kind of speeds we will see as Robson in the slipstream, pulling out, going 287 kilometers an hour, and re-overtakes Bottle to take first place. Mercer now climbing up and going up into 5th place, whilst his teammate has dropped back and down to 8th. So clearly he made a mistake somewhere. Ismail Truth still holding on that 4th place, whilst Mercer behind in 5th, gaining a couple of spots. There we have Bullet, Mr. John and Malvo. Bottle now with a better exit than the last time. Is he gonna keep that position? That is the question. That slipstream is very powerful. As we ride on board with the Roberts dog. He is gaining, but not gaining nearly as much as I thought he would. As the Bottle also manages to get above 280 kilometers an hour. Malvo now up the inside of Mr. Sean, and he tried to go up the inside of Bullet. Not gonna work out this time. As he looks in his mirrors and sees Mr. Sean also shaping up for a possible move. But didn't go for it this time. Ismail is now very close to RJ Cool. RJ Cool not having the best last lap and got in the clutches of Ismail Truth as now RJ Cool scraping the outside barrier at the penultimate corner. As there's a lot of lag going on. Is Ismail Truth gonna be able to hold it around the outside? Yes, he is. And Ismail Truth is up into 3rd place. But for how much longer, as RJ Cool is already coming back at him. As they now head into the 1st corner. Ismail Truth with the high line, RJ Cool with the low line. And it will be Ismail Truth who will keep that position with the higher corner speed. I can already see some groups forming, or 2 groups actually. The top 4 and the bottom 4. Interesting to see that. As RJ Cool again scraping along the edge at the penultimate corner. As there you can see that slipstream train with Mercer leading it, currently in 5th place. But there Malvo, he is past Bullet. Bullet with not the best exit possible out of that final corner. Actually doesn't have a great top speed. Maybe that was also a bit of the case with the exit speed, but only managed to get to 270 kilometers an hour. Ismail Truth now up the inside of the Roberts dog, but that will turn into the outside into turn number 4. But will he hang around as they come up to the bridge? A bit of leg shuffling. And Ismail Truth stays in 3rd place. But with that big straight coming up, who knows, he might be able to make something work. As Ismail Truth goes for the high line, that will give him a massive slingshot. And as I say that, it doesn't really seem like a massive slingshot. As Mercer is already into the pits, already down to 12%, wasn't really paying attention to the fuel. But everybody is very low, as Bullet got a 10-second penalty, probably for scraping the barrier and the stewards being really unforgiving. That has cost him, or that will cost him a lot, as 10 seconds is quite something. Bottle still with about 30% left of his fuel. Is not truth. About 20, Robert's dog a bit less, so they will go on for another lap, I would assume. As Bullet serves now his penalty. Ismail Truth just ahead of the Robert's dog, as they head, or I would assume head on to the final lap before their first pit stop. RG Cool with below 10% as he starts the lap. That is gonna be a risky move. Same for Malvo, as Bullet is into the pits with 3% left. And Mercer is now overtaking Bullet. Bullet, of course, with that massive 10-second penalty, didn't really do him much favors. Bottle's tires actually are pretty shot. As there is Truth and the Robert's dog both come into the pits for their first pit stop. RJ Cool follows them in as well. He actually runs out of fuel. Malvo does as well, but loses even more time. Mr. Sean meanwhile continues on. Still got plenty enough to go for another lap. Bottom might even go for... Nah, oh yeah, he might actually. He might be able to pull off another lap. As Ismail Truth now comes out of the pits, Robert's dog very close behind. And there's M. Jammers, well, will he come out? He will come out just ahead of RJ Cool, it seems. Yeah, just about, so... Very well done from Mercer there. Although Mercer does have a bit less fuel, he might be able to stay in front of them. As Bottle now comes into the pits with 6% left, Mr. Sean will presumably follow him in as well, or he should follow him in. And there he goes. Now, where will Bottle get out? You see him refueling in the top left. He's 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%. Where's that gonna put him? He will be just ahead of Ismail Truth as they head into the first corner, but it isn't much, it's only just a little bit. There's a horn. Why is there a horn? I don't know. But Ismail Truth with the fresher tires gets out ahead of Bottle. But it remains to be seen if Ismail Truth can hold that. Get up as close as you can to the barrier at the penultimate corner, will give you the better exit. As now through the banked corner for the 10th time. Will there be a change of lead? Actually, Bottle didn't get a great run. Or is he fuel saving? That can also be the case. Is he fuel saving to maybe... he's not gonna pull it off to the end of the race. It won't be possible. Ismail meanwhile did set the fastest lap of the race so far. A 1 minute 12.4. Arjekul now battling away with Mercer. Mercer conceding that place after a couple of laps. Then we have Mr. Sean ahead of Malvo. And then we have Bullet all the way at the back, unfortunately. Now Bodo has quit fuel saving and is really going for it. Almost hitting 300 kilometers an hour on the main straight. He has turned up the heat to Ismail, also trying to break the slipstream behind him from the Rob's dog, and I think he successfully did so. Can Bodo stay close to Ismail and maybe get a cheeky faster lap in the process? Now on board with Bodo. You see him short shifting, not wanting to go past Ismail at this occasion. Goes for the high line as well as Ismail. And now we will see if Bodo can pull something off. Currently Ismail doing 280. There comes Bodo with 290, 293. And is he going for it? Oh, there's a bit of lag. But Ismail stays in front as we are now past the halfway point of this race. And I think everybody will need to make another pit stop. Some sooner than others. But Ismail still holding that lead from Bodo and the Robber's Dog. Robber's Dog going better than his personal best lap time. Is Bodo close enough to go for a move? He pulls out to the inside. Can he make it stick? Ismail tries to hang it around the outside. And Ismail actually succeeds. So, great job there. Great job from Ismail to stay ahead of Bodo. As Malvo is now battling it out with his teammate M. Mercer. M. Mercer might go into the pits at the end of the next lap, or maybe Mercer will go on for another lap. Peter Mercer losing quite a lot of time. 2 Malvo ahead. That will cause Mr. Sean to catch up. This track is almost, I would say, 80% full throttle. It's quite a lot of full throttle. As now we might, no, I think one more lap and then we see Ismail and the Roberts Dog pit. Roberts Dog might be able to make it without a change of tires. As Mercer is now into the pits, and actually he was on hard tires, not the mediums that are supposed to be on the car. Remember, this is only mediums, so I think that was a slight miscommunication, but I don't think the stewards will do much about it. Roberts Dog now really low on his fuel. Must be going into the pits. Same for Ismail Struth. Ismail Struth already going down to the low line. Bottle then. And the Roberts Dog stays on for another lap. As he now runs out of fuel. What a disaster, he forgot to pit. And yeah, no other option for him than to retire. That's really unfortunate to see. He was running so well. As RJ Cool also comes into pits, Malvo with 0% again. Mr. Sean stays out with the 25% left of his fuel. Bottle a bit less, and Ismail Struth comes out just behind Mr. Sean. But what a shame from the Roberts Dog forgetting to pit and running out of fuel just after the pit entry. That's a real shame. RJ Cool comes out just ahead of, or just behind Bullet, I should say, and ahead of Malvo. And there is Mercer, and in the background you can see Bottle, who's yet to make his second pit stop. Same for Mr. Sean, also has one pit stop remaining, as Ismail Struth goes for a very, very high line. As Bottle is now below 10%. And at this rate, Bottle doesn't need to refuel fully. And only has to, what would it be? 80%? Maybe even less. But will the actual undercut, like Ismail Struth has done in the first round of pit stops, actually work this time? Remains to be seen. Bottle now into the pits, just making it with 2% left of his fuel. As Ismail Struth now rounding the penultimate corner, not yet the final corner. Bottle gets a change of tires, drops down and is now refueling, and I think Ismail Struth is closer this time round. 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, 100%. Bottle does fill up completely, but Ismail, is he close enough to go for a move? It's the same, it's a deja vu moment from the first round of pit stop, but this time Ismail stays ahead just that tiny bit more. Mr. Sean now also in for his second pit stop and fills up to 70%, so he is gambling it that he can make it. And Bullet also comes in for a second pit stop, but there is the main focus. It is Ismail with a bottle behind. Who is gonna take the victory? That is the big question. And I think with Bottle's superior straight line speed is getting to Ismail 307 kilometers an hour. My god, that is very quick for these type of cars. Setting a purple first sector, that's for sure with that straight line speed. And now is the question, can he make it a purple lap in its entirety, not only a purple sector 1. Let's now head up to the bridge. What is this sector split gonna be? Is it still purple? No, it's not actually. He lost quite a lot of time through that second sector, but he is very close this time round. Is he close enough? He is going for the low line actually, opting to go for a lower line than Ismail. And going up to the line, it is gonna be a purple lap. It's a 111.9 by Bottle. As there's another horn. Who is honking all the time? Not really sportsman-like, if I have to say. Bullet half a second up on his personal best. Can he make it a personal best lap? Now coming up to the final corner. Actually, yeah, it is a corner. It's not really a corner, it's just full flat out. Up to the line, what's it gonna be? A 1 minute 14.1 I think it was. As now Bono is just running away from Ismail. As Bono goes even quicker with a 111.299. Holy moly, where did that come from? He is really good on pace, and who is honking? It's one of these two. RJ Cool steady in third place as he... Oh, he spooked me a little bit. I thought he was going into the pits. But that's a very interesting line, not wanting to give any slipstream to Malvo behind him. And then we have Mr. Sean and M. John Mercer, who are also pretty close. And there you can see it. Starting the race, we had two main groups, top 4 and the bottom 4. And now we have more like 4 groups of in pairs of 2, and then we have Bottle alone. Bottle, not alone, Bullet alone, sorry. But I think Bottle has got this one sealed. But you can always get the commentator's curse and just completely jinx someone. And we wouldn't want to see that. Ooh, Marvel a bit wide on the exit of the first corner. Mr. Sean and Mercer very close to each other, but John Mercer is running dangerously low on his fuel. Is he able to make it for another lap, as there's a bit of a nudge from John Mercer? Is it gonna be the final lap for them? I am not sure. Bono will go on for, or this is his last lap, sorry. Ismail Smith will go, is also on his final lap. Article will get another lap in. Malvo will get another lap in. But it's about these two, because Mercer is very, very low on his fuel. As he now goes down the inside of Mr. Sean, gets ahead, but now runs out of fuel. And with that, he will be the first across the line to finish the race. He will finish in 6th place. He was gonna finish there anyway, as Bullet is now also rounding the final corner. He will take 7th place after a bit of a disastrous penalty for him that very much killed this race. But it is Bottle who will take victory in round number 7, with Ismail Struth in a very well 2nd place. RJ Cool is very, very close with Malvo, who is gonna take that final podium position. Malvo trying to go around the outside, RJ Cool squeezing him off. As RJ Cool is very low on his fuel, but so is Malvo, but Malvo is looking a bit better. As there goes RJ Cool's fuel, and he will take 4th place. Malvo will take the final podium position, and he will claim 3rd. RJ Cool, bit unfortunate, he will take 4th place, and Mr. Sean, last across the line, will take 5th place, also running out of fuel. That was it for round number 7 of Driversroom Festival of Speed. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe for plenty more racing content. And yeah, I think it's almost sealed the deal with Bottle. Although Malvo is actually very, very close to him. So it remains to be seen in the final round of DRFS, which will be out a little bit later. I will be going on holiday, so yeah, unfortunately that will have to wait for a little while. So does the 1-hour endurance race. We had a bit of problem with getting the replay, so hopefully once I get back from holiday, the 1-hour endurance race will also be available. But until then, I wish you all a very nice day, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks for some more Driversroom Festival of Speed. Until then, I will see you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.